5 ways to create a believable, trusted, and beloved brand. Number 1, remember where you came from. You've heard that saying before. Your personal life, actually from the moment you were born, largely defines you and many of the things about you, which then you can use and project to help you attract ideal customers, because people connect human to human. The way you grew up often dictates your direction in business. Like, we were both raised in small towns where everybody knew everybody, right? And although sometimes it might not have been as much fun, it shaped the way we appreciate relationships and really the pride we take in everything we do, from small intimate webinars to speaking in front of thousands.
Yep. Number 2, begin with a brand identifier. This is a big deal, okay? That's a tagline or slogan, you may know it as, that serves as the hook to get people instantly take notice about what you stand for. But I want to point out, your personal brand is like a book, okay? Like an entire book. And so your brand identifier is going to be like the cover of the book. You can't put all of the information on the cover of the book, but it needs to be catchy enough to get people interested so they open the book.
That's right. So number 3, one of Michael's favorite topics, be bold in your approach. So we say there's only one you, so stop comparing yourself to everybody else if you want to create a trusted and believable brand, right? It has to be authentic. Be confident and proud of what you stand for. People often ask us, before they come into our program, can you send me some personal branding examples from people in my area? And our response is, hey, you came here to be different. So, it really doesn't matter what anybody else's brand looks like or what anybody else stands for. What really matters here is communicating you and what you stand for.
Agreed. And number 4 is our 3D freedom formula, actually. Define, develop, and display. It's not enough to know what your brand is and what you stand for. You have to be thoughtful and thorough about putting it all together so everyone else knows how that's going to help their life be better. That's the most important part of that sentence. Keep in mind the difference between branding and marketing, and a lot of people miss this. Marketing is using various different vehicles to get your message and image out to your prospects, right? Wherever they are residing. That's where you want to get that out to. That's marketing. Your brand is what you market. It is the message and the image that is conveyed on those marketing vehicles. So once you understand that difference, then you start working on your brand. So if your brand isn't put together, no one knows what sets you apart. And without a properly defined, developed, and displayed brand, you waste your time, you waste your effort, and more importantly, you waste your money on your marketing.
Absolutely. Number 5 is my personal favorite. Unveil your inner star. Everybody, guys, has star power inside them, and going through a personal branding process really brings that out into the open. The reason a lot of people are shy about putting themselves out there is because they view that as an egotistical thing. And we say, nonsense, right? Your personal brand should not really focus on look at me, look at me. It should focus on look at what I can do for you, portrayed to your customers. That's really what it's all about.
Yep.
So recap this one more time. Number 1 is remember where you came from. Number 2, begin with a brand identifier. Number 3, be bold in your approach.
Be bold.
Number 4, define, develop, and display, our 3-part freedom formula. And number 5, unveil your inner star.